DayZ. 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 Hello and welcome to another episode of Catatonic True Review. I am your host, Louie, and as you already know, here on this channel, we talk to you gamer to gamer about absolutely every game in our collective bucket. And today, we bring you DayZ. DayZ is a post-apocalyptic zombie shooter-looter game and is perfect for those individuals that loved TV shows like The Walking Dead. Now, if you haven't heard of Bohemian Interactive, it's a company that's been around since 2001, I believe, and they haven't really made some impressive games, alright? They've been in the business for quite a while, and they haven't been able to really break through that ceiling. However, DayZ gets really close. It's a really, really good game. In my opinion, it was really well developed, with a little hiccups. And recently, they've released Vigor as well. Vigor is really good as well. 88% of people say that it's good. And now we have an up-and-coming newcomer called Icarus. And Icarus looks like a blend between DayZ and No Man's Sky. And No Man's Sky, if you know, is one of my favorite games as well. So, I mean, they're rising. Let's see what they got. Here at Catatonic, we believe that honesty is key, and we honestly believe that this game is good. We had a lot of fun playing this game, and to prove our point, just go ahead and take a look.
Zombies.
Oh,
Crap.
bro, chill out. Holy moly.
Oh shit!
Yo,
I'm
oh
dead. You
shit.
killed me.
Oh
you
shit.
shot me.
I saw that
You
shit.
shot
Oh
me.
shit. He's still crawling.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Johnny.
Oh, whoa.
Who
whoa.
kills
Who
me?
was that?
How did I
Yo.
die?
Take no way that wasn't Lewis. Bro,
That was
yo,
bad.
I like,
There's
no way that wasn't Lewis. I like how y'all blaming me. I Lewis, like how
tell
y'all
me you're
blaming
streaming.
me. Lewis, tell me you're streaming. I am streaming, bro. What are you
Alright, so let me-
talking about, bro?
All right, so let me get this straight. There's a gunshot. I died, and no one's taking cover.
Bro, I literally came to help you out. I don't know what the y'all talking about, bro. Yo, Jonathan, watch
just
back
wanna-
your stream.
I'm trying to understand this.
Yo, take cover, bro. Take cover.
Who was that? Who was that?
That Take was Lewis for cover, sure. dude.
Now, no game is absolutely perfect. DayZ is no exception. DayZ has 4 good things that are good with it, and 3 that I would say are... Actually, no, 3 are really bad. DayZ has permadeath. Permadeath is really good for a zombie post-apocalyptic shooter-looter game, because if you've ever played games like this before, if you die and you keep all your stuff, it's like you're just respawning. There's no real consequence to your death, and most games are like that. It doesn't feel fun. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel difficult. It just feels like I'm respawning, and I'm going to continue respawning until I finish the game. Whereas with DayZ, it does feel real. It does feel frustrating. It is very difficult to get your feet off the ground with this game because permadeath comes so swiftly. And that leads me to my second positive is the realism behind this game. Aside from permadeath, in order for you to survive a night, you have to find food, which is extremely difficult. You have to prepare food, which is extremely difficult. You have to create a fire, which is also difficult. And then you have to find clothing, because you can get sick, you can die from the sickness. You can get cold, you can get wet, there's so many different variables to this game that bring that realism that makes this game worth playing. My third positive point to this would be the community. The community behind this game is exceptional. I was streaming one day and two guys came on, watching my stream, just came on, and they started giving us hints about the game. Like, hey, this is how you build a fire. This is where you go get the best foods. Hey, look around the trees because you might find apples. That really helps this game out. In a PvP aspect, not so much, but when it comes to the PvE aspect of things, yes, because if you're looking to survive, then what you want to do is find people to survive with. One person can go ahead and find the food, while the other person goes ahead and finds clothing and maybe gets guns to go hunting. So there's a lot of different variables here. And my fourth and final one to this, I would say, is the sky's the limit with this game. The sky's the limit, right? And what I mean by that is you can do anything in the game, quite literally anything. You can pick up bones, you can kill people, you can venture into cannibalism, you can do anything that your mind thinks it can do. And that's part of the appeal. But there are some things that I would say don't really reach the skies. I would say it hits more of the roof. When you get wet, for example, they try to make it so real, but then they left out certain things that would help a person out. Like, for example, if you're walking around train tracks, right, you see rocks on the floor. They've made it so you can't pick up rocks, but then you can pick up small stones. So you can mesh two stones together to create a short knife, or a small stone knife, but you can't pick up random stones to create a small knife. See, so that doesn't make sense, because the entire train track is filled with small stones. It just doesn't make sense. That's why we say, yes, it's the sky's the limit, but in reality, it's more like the roof's the limit. And the three negatives that we at Catatonic felt were most detrimental to the game were high skill floor, bad clunky controller system, and server and game lag / glitches. These issues were found over and over and over again to be the most detrimental to the game. Starting with the skill floor. The skill floor was set pretty high. Now you have a skill ceiling and you have skill floor, for those that don't know. The skill floor is how easy the game is to learn. The skill ceiling is how difficult the game is to master, right? And they made this game so difficult to learn and so difficult to get into that it almost makes you want to quit initially. Now, the server lags and the glitches you can almost ignore, right? But sometimes they come in the worst, most inopportune moments during the game, and the game isn't really your friend, right? When it's raining, it rains, and it rains for days, and it's not good to be inside a building that exists yet simultaneously doesn't exist, because you can get sick. Once you get sick, you could die, and you can lose all your progress because it's permadeath. So, that's a real serious issue that the game developers should definitely address. And the third negative that we believe is the most detrimental, or one of the most detrimental to the game, is definitely its controller system. It's just very difficult to use. It's very clunky. It feels very clunky on the PS4 specifically. Just dropping items, picking items up, crafting, it all just feels very unpolished. And we were discussing this, and we came to the conclusion that maybe the developers did it on purpose to make you fail. They didn't want you spending, getting that extra second in by having the controller work perfectly fine. Maybe the developers did it so that you actually have to stumble around and make the game harder for the players. At least that's our opinion here at Catatonic. And that brings us to our opinion piece. Here at Catatonic, we believe that honesty is key. And we won't lie to you guys. We believe that the game is good, but it's not great. That floor, the skill floor, is way, way, way too difficult. It's way too high. When you come into the game and you're immediately dying within 2 minutes, it makes the game so frustrating to play that you can't have fun with it. Unless you have a squad ready, willing, and able to pick you up, there's no way that you can enjoy the game as a single player for more than a couple of hours. And that's really where the game dies out for us. And like we said before, this is a true review. This isn't a rave review for every game that comes our way. DayZ is good, but it's not great. All right, viewers, that's our segment for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Our Twitch links are right below. You can go ahead and see us streaming Monday through Friday. Go ahead and take a look. As is tradition, I just wanted to go ahead and give a quick shout out to those individuals that helped us in the making of this video. Tremendous Spy 53, you're awesome, man. Thank you for showing up on our stream and helping us out with those zombies. KG Mingled, you're awesome, dude. You are awesome, dude. Thank you for telling us where to find food. Thank you for helping us out with the hospital hints. And Howard, thank you for introducing us to the game. You're the real OG here, man. Thank you to all three of you guys, and happy streaming.